Okay, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Our lesson for today is planning a trip. Today, inshallah, we will learn how to plan for a trip, what our plans would be in doing a trip. So the first question comes to mind, which is, where would your ideal holiday be? Here is a question. The question says, what would your ideal holiday be? We are talking about a holiday, and how would you explain your ideal holiday, your perfect holiday? Discuss with a partner. We have to read this text, and then we will discuss some points. It's about a dialogue between Mrs. Husseini and Dalia. There is another person. So, before we start, we have to look at the picture here. This is page 48, student's book. Before we start, we have to look at the pictures here. You can see such an atmosphere that full of water, green trees, and so on. Our title for today is planning a trip. The first question here, which is, where shall we go? Or where to go? We have Mrs. Husseini. She says, so where shall we go on holiday this year? Where shall we go this year on holiday? Dalia says, we went to Australia 2 years ago. Why don't we visit somewhere different this year? She has traveled to Australia, and now she wants to change her destination to a different place. Mrs. Husseini, you're right. How about going to Canada? Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think going to Canada is a good idea? Dalia says, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. I will check online if there are any trips to Canada. Oh, here there is a train journey in the Canadian Rockies. Dalia, it looks fantastic. It looks fantastic. Now, what does fantastic mean? Thank you. Fantastic means great or wonderful destination if we go to Canada. Mrs. Husseini, listen, see the natural wonders of Western Canada. Your journey will begin in Vancouver in British Columbia. This is a place in Canada. From Vancouver, there refers here to Vancouver. You will travel through the coastal mountain range, and Fraser Canyon with its dramatic landscape. Coast here, what is near to the sea, that's what we call a coast. اللي هو الساحل, right? And we have a range, not just one mountain, but many mountains that they constitute, like they make a range. And the Fraser Canyon with its dramatic landscape. If you go to this place, which is Vancouver, you would see like a range of mountain that is near to the sea. Okay, coastal mountain range and the Fraser Canyon with its dramatic landscape. Again, what else we might see? What would you expect that you can see inside this place, which is Vancouver? Let's continue. You will follow the Fraser River. Famous for its salmon fishing. This river is common or is famous for its salmon fishing. Salmon, a kind of fish that we all know, اللي salmon. You will pass by the Albreda Glacier and the magnificent pyramid falls. The magnificent pyramid falls of a glacier and the falls. The highlight of your journey will be Mount Robson. These are places where you find in Vancouver, in Canada. Very famous places there. The highlight of your journey will be Mount Robson. This is the place where you feel comfortable enough. A very beautiful place here, a very wonderful place. The highest peak, when you say the top of something, is the peak. The summit, al-qimma, right? The highest peak in the Canadian Rockies. The highest peak in the Canadian Rockies. Peak, when you say the top of something, is the peak. Here again, Mrs. Husseini continues by saying, I really like the sound of that. Let's book the holiday. Book here is a verb, is not a noun here. Book here as a verb, which is used to take a place in something, right? بمعنى يحجز here. Let's book the holiday. Dalia says, I will book the train tickets then. I will book the train tickets then. When you say I will book a train ticket, which means I will have the ticket. Then. I think I will book them online. It will be cheaper. If I book the tickets online. Mrs. Husseini says, shall I check the flights to Canada? We will have to fly to Vancouver to get the train. Dalia says, then I will start packing. Packing. Yes. As a question, or ending statement, do you think that going to Canada is a good idea, really a good idea or not? And you can answer this question by yourself, or you can send me such like a short message describing a place just like Canada, or you may choose another destination, another place to visit, and tell me what do you think of this place and how would you plan for this trip. Thank you for watching, dear students, and have a nice day.